Hi there guys, Mark here and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the absolutely brilliant Honda CBR1100 Super Blackbird. Stay tuned. Okay, so we got a Honda CBR1100XX Super Blackbird today, or I'll just call it the Blackbird today. And this is absolutely, it's an iconic motorcycle made by Honda. It's a shame they still don't make it today, really. But it was made from 1997 to about 2007. You can pick one of these up for as little as £1,500 for an early one. This is a 2001 model. This would be about £2,000, which is just everyday money, up to about £3,000 for a real minter. So the star of the show is the 1137cc liquid-cooled 16-valve double overhead cam. It's a super smooth, refined, extremely potent engine. I mean, I've ridden all of the hypersports bikes, Hayabusas, ZZR 1400. This one is just so smooth and refined. It may not quite have the power of the Hayabusa, but it makes up for it in smoothness and refinement. 164 claimed horsepower at 9,500 RPM, which is going to be around about 140 rear wheel horsepower, which is more than enough performance. 126 Newton meters of torque at 7,500 RPM. So yeah, very, very smooth and refined. The Blackbird held the top speed crown of about 178 miles an hour for a couple of years until the Hayabusa came along. So 6-speed transmission on this, very smooth indeed. This one's got the Delcovic twin exhausts, which sound absolutely glorious. The standard exhausts are absolutely huge and weigh a ton, so most Blackbirds these days do have aftermarket exhaust fitted. This one's got the combined braking system. Got a 120 front tyre and a 180 on the rear there. This one's only done, would you believe, 22,000 miles, and it's a 2001 model. Being a Honda, absolutely stellar reliability record. These things go on for well over 100,000 miles. So if you're looking to buy, you know, a hyper sports bike for virtually no money, everyday money, definitely take a look at one of these. They are superb fun to ride, long distance, mile muncher, absolutely brilliant. Big fuel tank on these is about 23 litres. You're going to get around about 40 to the gallon from these, so a range of about 170 miles. From 1999 onwards, this one they got the fuel injection. Obviously, the carburetors on the first ones, and this one's got the analog clocks, which I prefer. Later models got the digital dash. Very, very big seat for both passenger and rider. Very comfortable. 810mm seat height on this. So just take a quick look at me on the bike. As a reference, I'm 5'7", 170 centimetres with a 30-inch inside leg. You can see I fit it pretty well, and you can compare that for yourself. Okay, so 810mm seat height. So I've got a 30-inch inside leg, and my heels are about 2 inches from the ground. Once you get on the bike, you know, it's got a really nice riding position, slightly leaning forwards, very comfortable seat, decent wind protection obviously from the fairing, Weight wise, it's got a full tank of fuel. It's not too bad once you're on it. Lifting it off the side stand, it's got a fair bit of weight to it. Just try it onto the centre stand. You do have to push quite hard. It's quite heavy onto the centre stand, but you know, pushing it around it, you just got to be a bit careful with it. But all in all, a really nice bike with lots and lots of comfort. Weighing in at 223 kilos dry. That's about 250 kilos fully fueled. It is a big heavy machine, so do bear that in mind. This one's been fitted with the Oxford heated grips and an aftermarket dark double bubble screen. But yeah, Honda built an absolute classic here, and I mean, if you look through the adverts, you know, there's still loads around. You know, it's not difficult to find a really nice one. So anyway guys, let's take this beautiful bike out for a test ride. Honda Blackbird, what an absolute beauty. I love these big hyper sports tourers. So as I said earlier, I'm 5'7", 30-inch inside leg, and I'm nearly flat-footed but not quite. It's extremely comfortable. You know, when you get on one of these, it's just like wow, like the Starship Enterprise. Beautiful analog dash there. Loads of nice dials, you know, old school rev counter. You know, there's no electronics on this bike. Fuel injection, that's it. You know, it's brilliant. You've got a hydraulic clutch, adjustable for span front brake levers, and just nice simple controls. That's what I like about it. So turn the key. Obviously we've got the aftermarket Delkevic exhausts, which sound awesome. And away we go. So very, very smooth clutch, being hydraulic. The gearbox on this is sweet as a nut, about as good as you can get. And away we go. Okay, so out on the open road on the amazing Honda Blackbird. So never cease to impress these bikes. That engine is just wow. So anyway, we'll just run through the bike. So it's a sports touring position, a little bit of a lean forward, but obviously these clip-ons are quite high above the top yoke, so it's not extreme like a sports bike. You could definitely ride this all day long. That's what it's designed for, to have the luggage on. Seats very, very comfortable. The mirrors super clear. I mean, this cockpit, the dash, all the analog dials are just a joy to look at. Speedo, revs, fuel gauge, temperature gauge, it's just lovely. And when you think this bike came out in 1997, it's truly amazing. So we'll just try the brakes out. Link brakes, just put the front brake on. Oh yeah, very strong. Obviously no ABS or anything on this. We'll just try a cheeky sort of 0 to 60. So there you go. Not my best effort, but I mean this is about 0 to 60 in 3 seconds or something like that. But the whole bike is just so smooth. The engine is just a dream. I mean, in top gear now, doing 60, and you open it up and it just flies. You've got a nice bottom end power. It really starts to come alive around about sort of 5,000, and it absolutely flies at the top end. And obviously I can't fully open it up for obvious reasons, but if I just wind it open here, look, you can see that mid-range power is insane. I mean, this is just as nice to ride as any modern bike at an absolute fraction of the cost. I mean, we're just doing 60 mile an hour now, just over 3,000 revs, and the engine is barely working. For me, where the Blackbird shines over like the Hayabusa is it just feels a bit more refined. The engine's smoother. It's still got
an incredible amount of power. It's a long wheelbase bike, but the suspension's extremely plush and well damped. Around the corners, it's very, very sure-footed. This is running Bridgestone tyres, and they feel great. All the clutch and gearbox on this is super slick, very positive. The whole bike feels and rides like absolute brand new. Just slow down a bit for you. Down to third gear. There you can see it absolutely flies, and I'm not even trying. Yeah, the Delkevic exhaust sound really good. But I mean, the great thing with Hondas from this sort of era is they're so well built. I mean, this one's only done 23,000 miles, which is nothing, but you can have these with 60, 70,000 miles and they still run like new. Slow speed on these, absolutely exemplary. Some of the models are a little bit snatchy on the fuel injection. I've ridden quite a few of these now, but this particular one is super smooth. There's no hunting or surging in the fueling. I mean, look at that, we're doing 2,000 revs 30, and that is just amazingly smooth, with no jerkiness or anything, or snatch in the throttle. Just pulls really cleanly from virtually nothing. So that's just amazing engineering, you know. It's such a lovely bike to ride, even at slow speeds. A little bit of heat coming from the engine, but it's not that hot this morning. But there you go, it's just an absolute pussycat at the low speeds. So, you know, it's an obvious given that this bike will excel at high speed cruising. So let's just see what she's like on the dual carriageway. So just cruising now, around about 74,000 RPM. Incredibly civilized, absolutely rock solid. Just give it a bit of wide open in top. Absolutely rockets. Wind blast is very acceptable with this higher screen. Amazingly stable handling, very, very comfortable. Just drop it down to fourth. Oh, totally intoxicating performance. So yeah, I mean, this will cruise all day like this at much higher speeds if you wanted it to, with absolute ease. So there you go, guys. As expected, the Blackbird is 5 stars all the way at high speed cruising. Right, so just coming out of town, second gear. Oh wow, that power is absolutely intoxicating. So yeah, I know I bang on about it, but Honda have really made a beautiful bike here. And even, you know, more than 25 years on, these are absolutely stunning machines to ride. You know, very potent, smooth, very capable machines at everyday money. Just show you some top gear roll-ons. So top gear, slow it right down to 40, and we're wide open throttle. There's your 50, there's your 60, and goes on and on. Down to third gear, wide open. You can see how that pulls in that mid-range. I'm not even taking it anywhere near the red line. It just feels so well put together. The suspension's very, very compliant. I mean, it's a big bike, but boy, is it good to ride. Set it up for a bend. I've always loved these sort of big Honda sports tourers. Back brake feels good. Obviously it's the link brakes on this. Down to 4th gear. Power up the hill with no effort at all. Yeah, what a machine. It's actually pretty agile through the bends for a big bike. Alright, let's have a look round her. Yeah, those brakes are really good. The gearbox is so smooth. So, the essential sound check. Lovely stuff. So, lovely analog dash there. So no LEDs on this, but still looks good. So there you are, guys, the iconic, legendary Honda Blackbird. What a machine that is to ride. It looks beautiful, it's just a dream to ride. More power and speed than you would ever need. Handles beautifully, very comfortable, legendary reliability. But yeah, I mean, what more can you say? You know, they've been around since 1997, and I mean, this one's a 2001 model. Still looks great. A few scratches and marks here and there, but on the whole, if I stand back, you know, that's a mighty fine looking machine. So yeah, good brakes on this. It's got the braided lines. This is running Bridgestone tyres. They feel great. All the paintwork is holding up really nicely. Suspension's all pretty basic on this, but it does the job very well. You know, a lot of people put luggage on these. It's got a centre stand. They're very reliable. You know, they're very, very good all-round bikes, these. I love the VFR 750 and 800s as well. So guys, I'm sure a lot of you have had these or have got them. Please post your comments down below. Let me know how it's all going. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again in a week or so for another review. Ride safe, all the best. Bye for now.